Hi, I'm Mendel from ScreenBiz 101, and we're going to do some videos for you. The first one I wanted to do, I just wanted to show you around our shop, just to give you some ideas on where you can cut costs without cutting out on the function. The first thing is our screen press here. This is we have a Ryonet silver press, 4-color 2 platen, and the table that it's on. This actually used to be a desk that had one of those big rolling fronts in front of it, and we tried to get it up here. We're going to use it for a desk, but it wouldn't fit up the curve of the stairs. So we were going to throw it out, and then we had a better idea, and we realized it was a sturdy table, would work well for a press to be on. So we busted off the back of it, and then we nailed our press to it. And this is a great press table now. It has drawers in front. It's got plenty of room for me to keep my wrenches and things I need to adjust the press. Keep my squeegees, my spatulas, everything on there. Another thing I wanted to show you is right under here. I have little brackets out of space. So this used to be a kitchenette here. One of the great things is when it comes to washing hands and things like that, you can see I have my hand conditioner right here, the professional grade hand cleaner. And I got the sink right here, which is nice. Now I didn't want to spend several $100s on a rack, so what I did actually is I got little brackets, kind of shelving brackets, and measured them out that they would be long enough to hold my screens but without touching the main part of the screen to mess them up. So far I put one set of brackets up here, and I'm actually going to keep adding some more brackets, so I'll have a full shelf. Just put something in front of that to keep it dark, and actually want to dry off emulsion and all that. That's what I'm going to use. However, you don't even need to get that fancy. My first prints, we're just going to come over this side here. It's a little bit of a mess. It's still a construction zone here. We're still doing a lot of things here. But this is what I used actually for the first set of prints. I had these file holder thingamajiggies, and I didn't have the brackets up yet. So I just laid these out, and I spaced them so that I can put my screen on top of it, put a fan in front of it. It worked fine. So there's some things that you can get away with doing a lot cheaper than if you get the the official drying rack or whatever it is. Another thing that let's just take you over here. This is the area we use for exposures. Now you can get one of the cheaper exposure tables, and I heard they work well. We actually got the Ryonet RX exposure unit. Now what I did here was you need a board to come over this. I didn't have a board. I just took a piece of drywall, taped up the ends so the dust doesn't get everywhere, and it works great. Computer-wise, we did not go out and get a brand new computer. I found somewhere in my house I had a computer desk. My partner had a computer that was an old computer that was sitting in his house. Even though it's a few years old, it was the top of the line at that point, so it still works great for what we need. And then we got our printer is the R1400 by Epson, which is one of the recommended printers for printing transparencies. Now usually these are I think about $379, but look around, you can find deals on this. We paid $179 for it, which is not a lot at all. And I want to take you now to my bathroom. Here is the toilet. However, this is not just a bathroom. This is also my washout room. I have a full tub up here, and actually, I'm gonna turn on some better lights over here. And turn on some better lights. You can see my I have the bug lights up here because this is where I wash out my things. So let me just put better lights so you can see what's going on. I took this tub. I have one of these plastic drapes coming behind it. What's nice is I have this metal thing, so I use that for hanging. That's my degreaser, that's emulsion remover. And actually what I did up here was I took the shower head off and I attached the hose. I had to get a special attachment for that. I got a hose, and that goes right into my pressure washer. So I have that now. What I'm eventually going to do is actually put a splitter there so I can put another hose, because there's some things that you don't want to do with a pressure washer, like when you're degreasing, because the pressure washer actually has a little bit of grease inside of there that can get onto the on when you're degreasing. You don't want that. So I just use a bucket for now to get things wet before I degrease, or even when I'm starting to wash off the emulsion after exposure. So anyway, there are a lot of ways that you can save. You just have to think of the process, think of what's necessary to accomplish what you need to do, and there's a lot of things you can find right around your home that'll save you hundreds of dollars.